Hello, what's up? What's good? What's new? And I's got time. I thought you knew. We are here to talk about The Last of Us HBO series. I am so excited. I hope that you guys are just as excited as I am. And yes, I will be doing reaction videos when this awesome series comes out. So today we got to see really the official cast of The Last of Us. All of our main characters, the major characters, are finally revealed to us. And that's what I'm going to be talking about. Things that I'm looking forward to in this series, the actors and actresses, what I'm mostly looking forward to, all that good stuff. So you guys go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and enjoy the video. Fingers down my side. Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my side? Girl, you look mighty fine. First, I would like to talk about some of the actors that I haven't seen before. And some of the characters that we really won't see as much, or they just don't have a major role, such as Joel and Ellie, if that makes sense. Before I get into the video, if you're somebody who knows nothing about The Last of Us or you haven't really heard about the storyline, you haven't played the game, you know nothing about it, I would suggest you probably want to wait on this video because there are going to be a lot of spoilers. So this video is pretty much for people who know all the characters, know their storyline, know the background, all that sorts of good stuff. Let's get straight into it. For the character of Frank, we have Murray Bartlett. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I have never seen this man play in anything before. I don't believe so. Looking at him, he doesn't really look too familiar. But as far as Frank goes in The Last of Us, we pretty much know what character he plays. By far, one of the most darkest moments, I feel like, in The Last of Us. We know there's 50 million dark moments, but just suicide, and with Tessa's situation, not wanting to turn into a runner, clicker, a bloater, stalker, you just don't want to turn into that. And it's sad that he had to go out that way and to see Bill's reaction and everything. I'm very curious on what they're going to do with this exactly. Are they going to show us any kind of history between these two? Or are they going to keep it exactly how they did the game? I don't mind them switching it up and showing us how he looked before he did that. But yeah, very, very sad. And not too much else to say about his character, really, except for it kind of was a reveal for us on Bill's character. Let's go ahead and move on to our other characters.
What, you know this guy or something?
Frank.
Who the hell's Frank?
He was my partner.
Next, we have Anna Torv. I think I'm saying that right. I'm sorry. Many of these names I'm probably not going to say right. So just go ahead and let me know if I'm not saying them right. But we have Anna playing as Tess. From what I've heard, she's a great actress. I personally haven't seen her in anything, so I'm really excited to see her. I mean, I feel like they chose these people for a reason. I don't think they've seen these people act and thought to themselves, they're trash. Let's go ahead and pick them. Furthermore, the parts that I really want to see her do is obviously that last goodbye man. If it's anything out of this whole video game, that's the one scene I know heart by heart, bar for bar, and yeah. I just really want her to get me in my feels for sure. And I'm a crybaby, okay? I am a real crybaby, so if I can cry over the video game and cry over other television shows, The Last of Us, it has to be that good where I'm in tears. And I want to see that.
I was bitten an hour ago and it's already worse. This is fucking real, Joel. You've got to get this girl to Tommy's. He used to run with this crew. He'll know where to go.
No.
Speaking of Tommy, we have Gabriel Luna playing as Tommy. I've actually seen him act before. I've seen him play in, it was that Terminator movie that actually just came out about, 2 to 3 years ago, I think. actually enjoyed it. I'm not too much of a big fan of Terminator, so I can't be the judge of that. But I have seen him play and stuff before. I'm excited to see him play as Tommy. I wonder how he's going to pull off that Texas accent for sure. And I seen a little picture of him online. The hair was looking a little different, but I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I also want to add that his cover dude, besides Joel, I think he got the hardest one. Like the cover is just so on point. I love it. And that's the last thing that I wanted to add about Tommy's character.
We ain't back in Boston. You lay your hands on me again, it won't end well for you.
The hell is that?
We're under attack. You still remember how to kill, right?
Next up, we got my girl Storm Reed in the house. I was a little shocked. I was like, okay, wait, hold on. But then she's been playing in a lot of films lately. She's a great actress, and I'm excited for her to play as Riley. Believe it or not, I was in the 8th grade when I first discovered the Last of Us game series. I was searching up Riley from the Boondocks on this project that I was working on. I was in like some little computer class and I seen a picture of Riley and Ellie and I was like, this looks kind of weird. Like it doesn't really look like a cartoon. It looks different. And later on, I discovered that it was a video game. And it wasn't until I believe a year later, I think, or a few months later, I was able to play the game when I was 14. But, anyways, that was just a fun fact. Like I said, I've seen her in a lot of stuff. She's a great actress. Hopefully, Bella Ramsey and Storm Reed had a great time filming it and everything. Hopefully, there was a lot of chemistry there. And I'm just excited to see how their relationship is on screen in a live action version. Yeah, I want to see how Storm Reed does, especially in like a whole apocalyptic world. I'm very, very
I vote
curious.
let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together.
Next, we have Kevon Woodard. Hopefully, I'm saying your name right. He is adorable. He's so tiny. He looks so tiny. I thought that Sam would probably look a little bit older. He definitely looks small, but he's adorable. I think that he's probably doing his first big role because I haven't seen him in anything. So if this is like one of his first big roles, then really good for him. Good for him. Don't really have too much to say about him. It's very sad how he goes out. His brother, who I will be doing next, Henry, was just devastated for what happens to Sam. I'm really curious to see how him and Bella reacts on screen together, because they had a cute little relationship, Ellie and Sam. They were also around like the same height and same age. So that's why I'm like, maybe because he's knelt down like that or his legs are crossed, I really can't tell. Either or, he just looks really small here. Not too much to say about him. So let's move on to his brother Henry.
What if the people are still inside? What if they're trapped in there without any control of their body? Scared of that happening to me.
We have Lamar Johnson playing as Henry. I have not seen him play in anything either. I see he played in The Hate You Give. I only seen that movie one time, so I really can't speak on how his acting is going to be. Henry was like very hard on Sam a little bit, didn't want him to have toys or anything like that. And we all know what happens at the end. That part was so hard to see. So I wonder how he's going to play that part. And I know it's not going to be easy, but he did a good job if he got the role. I really do think that HBO does a good job as far as casting goes. Now, the jacket, I don't remember him wearing a jacket. I don't know. Hopefully he just throws it to the side or something. I really want their wardrobe to be on point. Like at least have the wardrobe on point a little bit, but let's move on to the next one.
What have you done? I'm gonna get that gun from you, okay? Oh, okay, easy.
It's your fault.
This is nobody's fault, Henry.
It's all your fault.
Henry!
Next, we have Nick Offerman playing as Bill. I am so hyped. I feel like out of all these characters, this is the one that I'm most excited for. I'm excited to see how he does. I've seen Nick Offerman. He is hilarious. Majority of the films that I've seen him play in were comedy. So to see him play Bill, it's going to be great because Bill is all comedy. Like Bill is hilarious. And also to have that reveal. Earlier we mentioned Frank. That was the first person who I brought up. And it's like he has a small role, but he also has a big role because like I said, he reveals to us that Bill is a gay character. He is a gay character and I feel like anybody who has a problem with gay people, anybody who is homophobic, I feel like if they played this game, they loved Bill's character. And once you got that reveal that he's into men and you just switched up all of a sudden, now you no longer like him, that says a lot. I think The Last of Us is so great when it comes to showing us that a character can have so much meaning to them besides their sexuality. There's so much more to a character, and I'm glad that we got to know Bill, and it just so happens to be that he's a gay character. And they're just so good at doing that, for sure, for sure. And yeah, like I said, I'm really excited to see him over anyone else in this, honestly. Well, I'm excited to see Joel. I wonder how Ellie's gonna do. But those are obviously the last two people I will be talking about. And that's all I can say for Nick Offerman right now. Definitely can't wait. I am super hyped.
You come into my house, you set off all my traps, you damn near break my shooting arm. Who the fuck is this punk and what's she doing here?
I am none of your goddamn business, and we're here because you owe Joel some favors. And you can start by taking these off.
Next, we have Merle Dandridge playing as Marlene. Fun fact, she is a voice actress of Marlene, so it makes total sense that she got the role. I'm really happy for her. She did a great job playing her in the video game. Marlene, she's hard body, kind of cold a little bit. You can tell she's tough. She was injured, but she was still bodying people and survived and made it all the way across the world before Joel and Ellie did even. And I'm excited to see how she does in live action. I haven't seen her in too much. I only really seen her in the TV series Greenleaf, and I didn't even finish that series. So other than that, I'm excited. Like I said, I never really seen her in an apocalyptic film. So I think for a lot of these actors and actresses, I think it's probably a new role for some of them. And so it's just going to be a really cool journey to see this.
Whatever it is you think you're going through right now is nothing to what I have been through. I knew her since she was born. I promised your mother I would look after her.
Then why are you letting this happen?
Because this isn't about me, or even her.
Now we're on to our last three characters. We have Nico Parker playing as Sarah. Obviously, you guys are pointing out the fact that she is not a blonde with blue eyes and white skin. But let's go ahead and point out that she is damn near close. You guys are so dramatic. If she had on a blonde bob wig, you guys wouldn't be saying anything. Sarah has a white dad. Guess what? Nico also has a white dad. Why are you guys so surprised that Joel's daughter isn't the typical blonde, blue hair character that we see in the original game? The Last of Us is my favorite game ever. I would hate if they decided, hey, let's go ahead and switch up Joel's character and make him some black dude or an Indian dude or an Asian dude. Take a good look at Pedro Pascal. Do you really think, honestly, do you really think that he's a white man if he was walking down the street, but he's playing Joel, a white man? You want to know why? Because not only is he a great actor, but because he actually kind of resembles Joel in a way. And so does this little girl. That's what I'm saying. These are young girls that are playing children and you guys want them to look a certain way. It's about to be 2023, you guys. Let's stop crying about fictional characters, please. Especially when they don't have a big role. I can understand, all right, a big role, got it. Not a big role, doesn't make sense. Race doesn't pertain to the character, doesn't make sense. To have the audacity to say, oh, Sarah's adopted now? Oh, Joe got him a new wife? Oh, Joe is mixed with black? You guys are very ignorant and it's very telling. You want to know why? Because none of us know what Joel's wife looks like. None of us has seen her a day in our lives. So unless you want to create it and be a part of their creation, I mean, good luck with that, but I don't think they're looking for you. Sorry. Hopefully she does a great job because I feel like that's what really matters. Now, let's go ahead and move on to our last two characters, our faves.
You shot him.
Sarah,
I saw him this morning.
listen to me. There is something bad going on. We have got to get out of here. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Tell me, come on.
Bella Ramsey playing as Ellie. I was so shocked when I found this out. During the time when I knew she was playing as Ellie, I hadn't seen Game of Thrones. It was a show that I really wanted to get into. It took me a little while, but now it's one of my favorite shows ever. Literally one of my favorite shows ever. She did incredible. So I finally got to see her on screen. But the only problem that I had, I'm going to be honest with you guys, Ellie has like a goofy personality. She's like super outgoing. Sometimes she can be annoying. Other times she can be a badass. But hey, I know Bella Ramsey can play a badass.
Fact.
I think we've had enough small talk. Why are you here?
But with Ellie, she just has so much personality. I feel like we really need to see that in her. And because I haven't really seen her play that side as well, I just have a lot of mixed feelings. But, you know, we can't deny that she's a great actress, okay? Also, I think that the hair, I think she could have had like some bangs, like Ellie has bangs. But other than that, I don't think that is too far off. I mean, she has the dark hair, you know? It's not like she looks completely different. She doesn't look like Taylor Swift or Michael Jackson, you know? I mean, she looks like her. You guys shouldn't expect a young girl who's playing a kid to look like Megan Fox. I don't know why you guys are being very nasty, saying things such as her not being good looking or being cute like Ellie. It's very rude. Try and be nice. Other than that, I do understand why people have mixed feelings because I just wonder how she's going to pull off an accent other than the one she has. I haven't seen her do that. But a lot of people that aren't even from the US kind of pull it off pretty well. So I'm excited to see her. The parts that I really want to see the most are definitely the David scene. Also, the scene where her and Joel go back and forth. And she's like, I'm not her, you know. And Joel's like, what did you just say? Other than that, I hope she kills it, you know? We can't really say too much until we see it for ourselves. Let's go ahead and move on to our last character, our main character, Joel.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else because the truth is I would just be more scared.
We are now onto our last character. We have Pedro Pascal playing as Joel, our main guy. I was so excited. I mean, when I seen it was him, I was like, oh, okay. I finally got a chance to see him also in Game of Thrones, and he was pretty good. He was pretty darn good. That's the whole reason why I honestly wanted to watch Game of Thrones. I don't know. I just, I guess I just wasn't really too into fantasy shows like that about war and all that type of stuff. I didn't even know what to expect with Game of Thrones. I just knew that he was in it, and that's the reason why I wanted to watch Game of Thrones. Even if he was in it for a short amount of time, it was so worth it, and he did a great job. I really wanted to see like Hugh Jackman play as Joel. I thought that that would have been pretty interesting. I know some other people said that as well, but we got Pedro, and look at him. Out of all of the people that they casted for this series, I think they hit it right on the nose. I really do. I mean, he looks like Joel. This is giving Joel. This is giving Joel for sure. I try to watch other films just to see more of his acting. I forgot what the other one is called. I think Narcos, I believe. Honestly, I couldn't really get into it. Maybe I have to watch it again. But I'm still trying to figure out what else I can watch of his. Just to prepare myself, I really want to see what else these people have played in. So many parts stand out in the game with Joel. I mean, his relationship with Ellie, I just really feel like he's gonna kill it, you guys. Like, I'm talking he might just win an award. Like, I really feel like he's gonna do a good job. I don't know why. There's just something about him and the way that he looked. But, they didn't show us too much of the trailer, that's what I'm saying. We're dying. We're dying here to know how this is going to go, how it's gonna work out.
Now you're gonna mark it on the map. And it better be the same exact spot your buddy points to. Mark it.
It's right there. You can verify it. Go ask him. Go on. I tell you, I ain't lying. I ain't. Fuck you, man. He told you what you wanted. I ain't telling you shit.
That's all right. I believe him.
No, wait!
Now that I have talked about all of the characters that they have shown us, I showed the cover art. My favorite ones are Tommy's and Joel's so far. As far as the cover, I think that they did really good. They nailed it for them. And now I'm just going to talk about what I'm looking forward to and what I want to see in the film. I am most certainly looking forward to seeing the intro, the pilot, Sarah. That is what the first episode should be about, in my opinion. When we play The Last of Us, like when I first played it, I'm enjoying playing as Sarah. We're walking slow. We have that intense slow burn. We're looking around the house. We're picking up the phone, seeing messages. We're looking for our dad. We got explosions going on. Like, it's really intense in the beginning of the game, and I want them to give us that. Show us that relationship that she had with Joel. Give us her perspective throughout the whole entire beginning because that's how the game is. Give us her perspective, and I really hope they do that because what's the point? That's the whole meaning behind The Last of Us, I believe. It was that beginning, Joel's heartbreaking, but then it was restored when Ellie came into his life. And then he was about to go through it all over again, and he refused to let that happen. Another thing that I just thought of right now, when you first really get Joel's perspective, he's holding Sarah. And at the end of the game, who is he holding, you guys? He's holding Ellie. And then we get to play as Ellie. So I hope that they kind of get that done too. But if not, I'm sure I'm still going to enjoy it. But that is what I am looking forward to. Is definitely the intro, the pilot, and I really wonder if they're going to end it in the episode with Sarah. Me personally, I think that's what's going to pull the audience in. People who haven't seen the game, heard of the game, none of that type of stuff. I really think that they would be very, very immersed if you end the episode off with that shocker. I just think that it would be weird to kill her off in the first 15 minutes like they did the game. This is a TV series, so I feel like it would be different. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys think that they should just keep her in for like 10 minutes, I don't think that it'll be enough meaning if this is a TV series. I feel like it would just be no point. So, let me know your thoughts. I also really want to see how they do all of the, crashes, the fires, the screaming, the people running, like, whoa, just imagine how that's gonna look. It kind of makes me think of Fear the Walking Dead. I really enjoyed the beginning of it. That's one thing that always intrigued me a lot, is like that post-apocalyptic thing going on. Yeah, let's move on to what else I'm looking forward to. I better see some damn notes, some letters, survivor's note, survivor's letter, whatever you want to call it. I need to see that. I wonder if they'll do it in the writer's voice or Joel reading it in his head, reading it out loud. Regardless, I really want to see that. I would be so happy. I would really appreciate it so much. Like, Ish, I think that was her name. All of the letters that she wrote when they went into the sewers. I really, really look forward to that. I also wonder if they're going to show Frank's note to Bill. I know that you have the option to do that. You can skip over it. I've seen people's gameplay where they literally skip right past it. Some people prefer not to give it to him. So I wonder if they're going to do that in the TV
I
series.
tried to catch some fog earlier. I missed. You know what's not right?
Left?
Yeah. That's awesome.
I need Ellie to be telling all her little jokes when she pulls out the joke book. That would be so fun. Just all their little interactions that they had throughout the entire game. I want all those interactions, all those little remarks that she made, the small comments that really mattered, that really did a lot of foreshadowing and stuff like that. I really want all those cute moments between her and Joel. I cannot wait to see all of that nasty fungus all over the place, all the buildings torn up, grass growing through the walls and stuff. The clickers, the sound of them, bloaters. I really, really can't wait to see Joel and Ellie up against that. One character that didn't get a cover was David. We have not seen David really and what his whole look is. I'm ready to see that. I'm ready to see all of that action against David and Ellie. I'm ready to see Ellie slaughter him to pieces. I am very interested on how that whole situation is going to play out between the two of these. And yeah, I am so hyped. I'm so pumped to see Bill in this live action. That is the one character I'm looking forward to, really. And then our two stars, Joel and Ellie, Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey. Super, super happy for this. January 15th on HBO, you guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sticking through. Hit that thumbs up. Please give me your opinions, your thoughts, all that good stuff. Keep it nice. Be respectful. Don't get it twisted, please. Let's not argue. Just give out your thoughts and let's talk about it. Y'all have an awesome, awesome night.